What is up, guys, and welcome back to Electrix Moto. Today we are at Rt62 MX Park, and we are going to take you on a tour of this property so you can see exactly what's going on for our upcoming indoor E-moto race series. So this winter at Rt62 on the indoor arena, we will have a complete indoor race series that we are putting on in partnership with Rt62. So if you guys are in Ohio or the neighboring states, or you want to make a drive all the way over for our Sunday races, please feel free to do that. I'm going to put all the information for the race series in the description. There's a whole web page built with giving you the information that you need to understand what's taking place, where your bikes are going to land, and what classes. In the first race this upcoming weekend, we are going to have everybody in one class. The plan is to see how many gates that we get full, and then to start separating that by novice riders and more advanced riders. So the people that have not had a lot of moto experience can still come out, have a good time, and they're not feeling like they're being chased down by really fast kids or guys or girls on these E-motos. Now, the track behind me is basically built for a supercross style event. There's 14 gates, so that means everything will be very tight, and that's something that you should probably take into consideration, just something to know before you come out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the entry to the area. If you're coming from out of state and you plan on camping, there is definitely camping over here with hookups that you can use. All of the information for the cost of that is in the description on the website, so you know exactly what to do. You will need an AMA card, so anybody who's coming to race will have to have an AMA card. You can simply do that by going to the AMA website. I will also leave that link in the description, so you can just click it and go, and you can fill out your AMA information. That way when you get here, you don't have any unsuspecting situations pop up. So let's take a walk around the area. I'm going to show you the outside, show you where you come in at, show you where you sign up at, and then at the end, we'll take a little ride around the track so you can see exactly what to expect. All right, so down here we are on the starting line. These are the gates behind me. There is 7 on either side, so that means there will be 14 people more than likely racing in the moto. There may need to be an additional moto added depending upon how many people show up. But if you look where those white barrels are, that's where the start line is, and then you follow that all the way around, make a right turn, and then you start coming through the track. Just behind me there is a grandstand. For anybody who's watching, you can watch right here. There's a bunch of bleachers, a ton of seating, there's a ton of space for you to bring your bikes. Everybody has a place where they can hang out. Bring camp chairs, because the pit area, which I will show you in a moment, is just a big open heated area, so there are no seats in there. You will need to bring your own camp chairs. There are no tents allowed, so don't try to bring a tent and try to corner off a section of space. You need to get here early in preparation for all the people that are going to be racing that day. It's just not E-motos racing on Sunday. There will be a lot of other bikes racing as well, so that means a lot of people are going to be here. There's ample parking right out front, right when you pull in. I'll show you that in a moment as well, but this is what you can expect from the experience of being on the gate. You have a full supercross track behind you. Everything is doable on the E-motos. Obviously that depends upon your rider skill level and how comfortable you feel on a bike. By no means do you have to clear everything or hit every single jump, but this is an opportunity for us, the E-moto people, to get together, have a good time, and to put on a good race for people to come for the years and years ahead, and what we can expect with electric dirt bikes and as it continues to grow in popularity. All right, so behind me, what you will see is this is the area where everybody hangs out. This is the heated pit area. It is massive. I don't know the exact size, but there is plenty of space for everybody. Right over here, I don't know how well I'm doing at pointing. You will see a big sign that says sign in here. When you come in this big door behind you, you mosey on over there, sign up for your appropriate class. Now the class is, if you're a pit bike size, E-Ride Pro S, Talaria XXX, or any of the RTRs, Strike Shadows, E-Ride Pro Minis, Sur-Ron Hyper Bs, all of those are in the pit bike classes. They can compete in the pit bike classes. Anything over 8 kilowatts cannot run in the pit bike classes. If you have 8 kilowatts and above, E-Ride Pro 2.0, Sur-Ron Light B, any of the bikes, MX4, MX5, I don't want to go down the list, but anything above 8 kilowatts is all running together. We may be able to get a little bit more finite with what we decide to choose and who can run with who, but right now we're just bringing everybody out and to have a good time and to race, and we'll see where this takes us. But this is the area where everybody will be hanging out. over here as a big heater, so it stays really warm in here, even with this door open behind you. You have restrooms over here through that little door. There's a big sign that says restrooms, pretty easy. There's also concessions as well as porta potties outside that you can use as you see fit. Now, everybody kind of comes and sets up in here and they bring their chairs and they kind of create their own little space. We will be down on the right-hand side underneath this TV. When you walk in the door, just keep following that path. We will be on the right. Feel free to stop by, say what's up, grab some stickers, all of that. So let's go outside, show you the entry, show you the camping in case you want to do some camping or you just don't want to travel back home after a long day of racing. Let's go check that out and then we'll head out to the track. Okay, so it's a little bit overexposed out here, so I apologize. Back behind me is where you can camp. So when you pull in, if you go to the right of the building, there are hookups along this area. You can pay for all that inside. So find your spot, park your camper, get your trailer set up, whatever it is. If you intend to camp, this is where you go. If you do not intend to camp, you stay up front in the parking lot or along the fence line. I'm gonna show you that right now, but there are about 40 spots here where you can pull your camper in. There is water and there is power, but there is no dump. So you will have to use your gray tanks and all that stuff if you plan on staying for a couple of days. Whatever that looks like for you, let's go up front, show you the entrance and the parking area, and then we'll get to the track. So here's your main entrance right by the porta potties. This is the door you will enter into, and that is the door I was standing in front of a moment ago. When you pull in, there's tons of parking. Don't be a dick, find space to park around. Don't block people in. It's going to be busy. There are a lot of people that come here on the weekends, especially as it starts to get cold in Ohio. There's no other place to race. This is the only indoor arena we have, and 62 goes way out of their way to make sure this is the best experience that you could have. If you're interested in just watching a live stream, they stream this on their Facebook. I will put their Facebook and all that information down below as well, so you can watch it even if you aren't able to make it and just see what the classes look like, see how big they are if you want to wait until the next time we do this, whatever works for you. All right, that is it. I'm freezing. I picked the worst day to do this. It is cold as hell out here. Let's go hop on the bike, put you on my helmet, and show you around the track. So this is the gate. This is where you will start. This always varies slightly depending upon the race and depending upon what's going on. So generally where those white barrels are, you will go down for your start and you will make that first right. But I'm just gonna kind of go through and show you the jumps one by one. We'll do this in eco nice and slow so you can just kind of see what to expect when you get here in terms of how big everything is or isn't. So this will be your first table into a small rhythm section, which is a double-double into this big right-hander. And then a step-up double down to another table slash step-up double into another table. So that little section's pretty mellow. Nothing to be concerned about. Here is where you'll need a little bit of power because this is an on-off, or you can just roll it and then pop this one down to this downside. And then you have a pretty peaky double right here, followed by another table into this left-hander. And where this is taking us right now is taking us back down the start, which will probably be slightly different. Not really sure how he's gonna have it laid out. But the jumps will be the same. You got this big right-hand berm. And this is a little big. You have this step-up double into another table slash step-up double. Come back around, big left-hand berm. And here's the rhythm section. Roll that, hit that into a double, hit this next one into a double, or however you want to do it, and then hit this last one, and it will take you around this corner, and this is where you will start again. So that is a lap at Route 62 indoors. This is what you will be riding for the E-moto series. If you guys have any questions or concerns, or you want to ask some more questions, just give us a call, leave a comment, whatever that may be for you. But we look forward to seeing you this Sunday. The schedule will be posted on the website, so you can check out all the information that you need. Come enjoy some time in the dirt. Even though it's cold, this will be a great time for everybody to hang out and get to ride these bikes. So we'll see you guys on the next one.